this forum known as poetry, I'm here to be all I can be, cause I'm carrying on the Jesus mission. Armed with words which perform acrobatic miracles, flip-flopping in and out of psyches and light these heads like bulbs within. You ask, can a man really walk on water? Well, I'm here and now walking on you and yours, outro the door and into a land of nod, otherwise known as hip-hop, jazz, gospel, R&B. It's all poetry where kids like me speak with daggers and write with pens which spew souls from the tips. Verbal connoisseurs take sips and watch me transform from chrysalis. Picture this.
Yes, smooth as black is in my brown sugar dream. Pulled out a strand of my hair, I think I found the wrinkle linked to my mother. You see, nappy, kinky, or whatever you perceive me to be. I'm tired of walking through the elements of life silently, waiting for something or someone to inspire me. So today, I inspire myself, enticing you with the jagged edge of collected threads and sharpened leads, just waiting to be stroked by verse. First, I'd like to lose myself in the mounds of freedom as we gather our souls in a place of peace.
It's the 7-letter veteran.
Terrell.
Never settle for less. How do you leave a gathering? Exit stage left, like the Israelites creeping through the wilderness. Yes, yes, but this time no golden calf. And on behalf of the prophets, we came to bring the math and lead them down the path to break bread. Enough said, hybrid tongues on the exodus. Y'all vibing on the exodus. Vibing on the exodus. Vibing on the exodus. Vibing on the exodus.
Hybrid tongues is vibing on the exodus, leading lost souls to the resurrection. Stop the madness, spread love, cause see, it ain't over till the righteous one comes. Simplicity is the key, premeditated thoughts of peace. Imagine just you and me, sunshine, lemonade, and smooth beats. Roaming in the park, playing till almost dark, waiting on that ice cream man for that ice cream sandwich. But oh no, see, we complicated the schism. Now it's about gats, rocks, and itches, totally disrespecting the master's misses. Yo, let's take it back to the exodus. Exit us, hybrid tongues, the place where skin and soul meet trust. Vibing on the exodus. Vibing on the exodus.
We about to get started. Gone like a share. Tell a friend. Going down live on Gye-Nyame journey. I can't say morning no more, family. I think I got screaming fatigue. I didn't want to do it this morning. Couldn't get up. Either it was screaming fatigue or it's all that beer I drank yesterday. Oh.
Come and help me find Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I'm a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Hold on, having a little bit of problem with the camera. There we go. We back up. Let's see what's going on. I did something. I don't know what I did, but it's back. It's back. Let's get it. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's time to grab the glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Like I said, good morning, great day to Brother Kwame. Great Imani to you as well. And I don't know whether I got video fatigue. Listen, I came in yesterday after the Ra Rising.
And I went back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I figured I got a couple of hours. And I ended up lounging the whole day, you know, because I let my nephew use the car so that he could take his driving test. And so I didn't get my car back. So I wasn't able to really get up and film any of that. And then I went last night to a gathering, and I sat in the same place the whole goddamn time. I was just tired. Yes, I mean, and then I woke up this morning, I'm like, man, I got to do the toast. And usually I'd be like, all right, cool. But I was like, I got to do the toast. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe me trying to video, because I had an opportunity to do a dynamic interview last night, and I was like, I'm just not in the mood. I just wasn't. And it's just like fatigue, you know. But hey, it's a blessing to be here with you. We are here now. Of course, the Black Line is open right now. 614-556-4535. It's Toast and Talk Imani. We could toast and talk, or we could just toast and go on about the day. Today is my mama's birthday, so we're going to get out. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's my mama's birthday, though, so happy birthday to her. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for her, it would be no me. So, you know, I got to celebrate, you know, and I want to get my chair to stay up, but it won't stay up. You see, I mean, the stuff I'm going through is just attention. Who this on the line? Call him before.
Listen, Vita's on the line. How's it going?
It's going good. How you doing? I understand you got your stuff and you about to start your show. What night your show gonna be?
I think it's gonna be a Thursday evening.
Thursday?
Around Wednesday. I gotta talk to my people. It's not on the same day as yours. I think it was one of them 2 days.
You know I do, and then on top of that, I got to do push-ups because of you. First off, second off, you know my shows is on Coogee and Ujima. So you know, but like I said,
So
it's time for.
I gotta look. I don't know. I gotta look and see. I mean, we have been going and mowing through it, but now I got my camera now and my. It finally came in last week. Now I'm going to buckle down and get a day, and that's good for everybody. I think it was, I always get Umoja and Ujima mixed up, but it's the day before your show, the one that's before me.
But you know, also my show don't go up. I don't do my show until 9 o'clock. And also, ours
is going to be earlier.
Right. So I mean, and really,
right. You know what I'm saying? Hour.
All right. Well, you know, and like I said, you know, we got plenty of time. So let's just go. Let's get it, girl. Let's get it. Brother Kwame say salute to the queen. You know. So but you called in early. You got something you wanted to say, or you just. Well,
I want to just listen in because I don't know what's going on, but even when I type in my comments via YouTube, you don't seem to see those either. So
you been typing in
Man,
no, I don't see them.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened. So I'm just going to call in today, listen in, and then if I want to say something instead of typing it, I'll just try to converse with you. Yeah.
Right. So now I'm really concerned now because we spoke a little bit earlier and you told me some of the issues you was having with YouTube, and not only are you having them with YouTube, but you also having the same issue with Facebook as well.
Correct.
Oh man, this is messed up because Spreaker.
But you can see everybody else's stuff. You just can't see mine.
I just can't see yours.
You just got me blocked.
Oh, okay. That is just that simple, huh? So I'm up on.
You must have me blocked.
I'm trying to get up on Spreaker, and they're not even registering any of the conversation that we're having right now.
Oh,
they don't hear you. So this is real messed up. I got to figure out. So I might have to go back to doing Spreaker over the phone, or get another device. I think I got these extra computers. I'm gonna do something and make sure that Spreaker can be involved with what we do. I don't like them not even doing. And Kwame said he can't even get Twitch to play until the toast is over. So, I mean, maybe we under attack. Yippee! Shit. It's good news. I'm loving it. Because according to Dentista, next week, we're going to have a platform we're going to be able to stream off ourselves. Anyway, so it don't make no difference to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool, and we'll take these blows right now, and just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. We make shit happen. That's what we do. So now, in a minute, G&J.media will be up and popping. Sister Navita gonna have her show. I'm still talking with Kwame about getting his show together. When we got an opportunity to talk about it. But we had an excellent week of interviews this week, and it was magnificent. And like I said, and plus on top of that, now I'm doing daily vlogging. I might use Imani. I might not vlog on Imani's unless it's something crucial, because that give me time to catch up with the rest of the week, and get some cut-ins. Because one of the things that happened to me that kind of really threw me off yesterday too was that I was going to try to be caught up with all my videos, but I'm still 2 days behind because Nia was it? Well, first off, Kuji Chaglia earlier this week took 2 days to process. I'm like, I know I'm not using that much goddamn. It took 2 days to process before I could even get it down and put the cuts on it. And Imani and Kuji. No, Imani and not Imani. Nia and Ujima took 2 days. Both of these videos, after I put them together and did the little cuts and want to drop it into my video mixer piece to give y'all some quality on it, took another 2 days to upload. Not only upload, but the processing. It uploaded quick, but the processing, it took 2 days for it to process. So I'm thinking of a way around it. So all this stuff is doing nothing but teaching me how to become a better problem solver. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, so yesterday I was kind of fatigued and stuff and all that and tired. And, I don't know. But I'm becoming an excellent problem solver, especially when it comes to this digital content that we got. Family, I'm almost done with uploading the game to the Google Play Store. But I had to get back with the developer and get them to fix some things so that I could get it up on the Google Play Store as soon as possible. But once I get the upgrade together, those that are supporters, you will, of course, be getting the game for free. I'll be uploading it to you and putting it in your Gumroad library. And you'll be able to download. Now, the only problem is that it does not work on Apple phones. Once again, the game does not work on Apple. It's just for Android right now. In time, I will figure out how to get the game together so that it will be able to be uploaded to the Apple Store. But the Apple Store is so much. It's problematic. One, it's very expensive. Like the app. We got an app right now. As a matter of fact, I need to go on Spreaker and cancel the app because they're going to charge me another $100. But I got the app for Apple and I got the app for Android. Android, I was able just to put it up real quick. Apple, you got to have an Apple device in order to really upload. And I don't got none of that shit. And I'm sitting up here like, all right, cool. Apple don't want me. I don't want them. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. So now what we're going to do, we're going to get to the toast. And then I'm going to open up the lines so that we can have our conversation because we already got Sister Navita on the line. And, we want to give Sister Navita a round of applause, because she was on me this morning talking about when you doing the toast, man?
Sister Navita, whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right, when you doing the toast, man? And, Sister Margarita also was called earlier, and I just rolled over and looked at the phone because I'm like, it's 9 o'clock on the money, man. I'm not getting up right. I'm not doing it. But if my Margarita, if you're listening, I will get the honey tomorrow afternoon because I ordered such large quantities. They can't just give it to me on that day, so I got to go. I got about 30 pounds plus your honey coming. So I'm going to go pick up the honey, and I will start. Matter of fact, that's something I could do today. I'm going to go buy the stuff for the tea right now, and maybe.
Okay. You can stop by my house if you choose. We can look at this video, or you can download if you got time.
What video?
I will talk about that later.
You talking about?
You can look at my camera and stuff and all.
Oh,
that.
you got a 920, right?
Whatever you told me to order,
right.
What I got. But we'll talk about it off the air.
Right.
But anyway, I'm going to tune in and listen because I just pulled up at the Zawadi bookstore.
Uh-huh.
I had to pick up some things, so I'm going to tune in and listen, and then I'll call back when I'm done. Or I just mute the phone. I'm going to mute the phone.
All right.
Okay.
So let's go and do this toast. All right, family, I had to go into my stash. Y'all see, look, it's kind of rough.
Oh, wait a minute, though. One more thing.
Go ahead.
Can you add somebody to the toast for me?
Yeah.
I don't think you saw it on the YouTube that time. Okay, his name is Eric Winston. His funeral was last week.
Hold on, Sister Navita. I like to keep track of got people on here. And his name is Eric.
Winston. Like the cigarette.
W-I-N-S-T-O.
N is in Nancy. Yep, you got it.
S-T-O-N?
Okay,
Eric Winston. He's on the list.
All right, thank you. Tuning in.
All right.
I'll muting the phone.
All right, family. I got one of my bottles from my stash. I don't know what all this gunk on it is, but let's go on and pop it. I know that I should have another camera, but actually, let's do this. Let's go to the full scene. So if I need to, I should have another camera up, but I don't. But we gonna pop it. We gonna pop it. Let's see. You ready? Oh, this one is gonna go. This is gonna be bad. All right, got my paper towels. Got my kids within calling range. Let's get the paper towels so they don't get all soaked up. I want them to soak it up. Let me move all my electronic device. This one's gonna go. I can tell right now. I can tell y'all right now. This one is gonna be a good one. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. I be damn. Ooh. Damn near the whole bottle. All right, hold on. Oh, man, they even got on my machine. Good God Almighty. Well, I guess the ancestors are pleased, but I got a lot of cleaning up to do. Oh, shit, got on the brand new computer. Oh, my God. Hold on, family. We need to take a break. Hold on. I'm back. Good God Almighty, look. After all that, that's all I got left. The whole damn bottle jumped up out the... Oh, my God. Ooh. What? Oh, I don't even know what this is. Look at that. That's the red. Oh, that is a... Oh. Oh, my God, look at that. It's a pretty pink. Oh. Well, that's what I call my celebratory bottles. That's one of my bottles that we're gonna use to celebrate when Brother Preston come home. You know, we're gonna. I got two left. I'm gonna make some more. Of course, Mama Alona, she love those bottles, so she get those bottles. Every now and then, some other people order them, but those are my celebratory bottles, and I'm still thinking about getting the champagne bottles, just for people that want to pop. Y'all done? Yep. All right. That don't go there. It goes up under here. Actually, y'all just keep that upstairs for now. Oh. Nobody give it here, because if it's all in one place, then, huh? No, it's not gonna break. It's broke? No. If it's in one place, y'all can always find it. Yeah. So y'all got some episodes on here? No. Y'all do another show? We don't need one. All right, cool. Well, y'all need to let me know so I can go on and cut it for y'all. All right. So the Gye-Nyame Girls, matter of fact, the Gye-Nyame Girls will be having a premiere tonight at 6 p.m.
It won't. The thing that lets it stand, it won't open like this.
Yeah, it do.
It do?
Yeah.
Does?
Yeah, all you got to do is can't be no punk with it, though. You got to, boom. And then also you got to slide it up a little bit so that the legs can go down. All right? So you slide it. You see? Then also you got the Bluetooth where you push this and it will activate the phone so that you don't have to push your finger on the phone. You do it like that. This is one of the gimbals that I got. I ordered this one. It stands up as well. Yeah, stands up. Pretty good. My girls is using it. All right, so let's go and get this toast on. I don't even know what this is, but I can't wait to taste it, man. Oh, man, that was a lively, lively batch. All right, family, here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose. Call that Creator. Lift up our glass, and we salute that Creator, and we say the mighty word of Ashe. From there, family, where we go? Where we going? It's very simple. Make sure I get all this liquid up from around my electronic devices. It went all the way over to my build computer station. Got the monitor wet and all that. I'm glad I did not take out my computer yet, because we are going to have a show where we're building our computer. And we, of course, we're going to be, not necessarily streaming, but we're going to put that on the vlog. But anyway, so we toast the Creator. We're going to move and we're going to lift up our ancestors. We're going to lift our glass up to our ancestors and we're going to salute our personal ancestors. So we're going to run through the list, and we do have an addition this morning from Sister Navita, so we will add that person to our new ancestor. But anyway, here we go. We call on. Need to take my breaths. All right. Let's go as far as we can. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Penny, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Aval Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Falar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Mott, Ron Malika Fakur, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Emily Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Wright. Oh, my mind is not there today, family. Let's pull the list out. We ain't even make it a quarter way down. We go to Alexa Brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, C, Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rennerman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherby, the farmer, I go to Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Trisha Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Bester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen O'Hara, Frankie Russell and Davis. Something don't feel right. Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brandon Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didi Monares, Gene and Ruth Jones, Janet Callahan. So, I feel like I missed the whole middle of my list. I don't remember saying Kwame's ancestors. I'm assuming that I read the whole list. But I don't know, family. Somebody that's listening, call in, because I feel like I'm caught up in some type of time warp or something. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basigi, Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Honest Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scanner, Barry Wilson, Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Eddie Candy, Janice Carter, Margaret Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosey, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Army Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doe, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Ann Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Edward Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mae Williams, Leroy Keeley Sr., Albert Moore, Ms. Manila, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlichton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah All, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Barnes, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Royal Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robbie Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Chuckamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Los Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have, coming out of the Black Book, we have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. Got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Poore, Lottie Gosey, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundum, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Etta Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walter, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkoma, Alberta G. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Sable Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Denny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Weaves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Jocelyn McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Era Branson. And we also have Eric Winston. And we lift up our glass to all of our ancestors. And once again, we say the mighty words of Ashe. All right. So, family, where we go from there, you know where we're going. We're going to the present moment. Right now, family, I want to give all of the Imani-born, all of our Imani-born family, I want to give you a round of applause. I still have not found Annie Mae. I think Annie Mae might have left me for another man. I don't know. But I'm going to have to find her. I got to find her. I'm going to find her. But tell me, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Brother Kwame say, I'm in Twitch on my computer and no sound, but still allows me to chat. It don't have no sound. All right, let me check some things real quick. Let me check some things. Cause there's a lot of stuff going kind of, it's, I don't know. Yeah, is it me or is it the energy that I don't know, man. I really don't. But it appears that sound is going through on our end. YouTube, but I can hear everything through YouTube. Okay. So you saying Twitch don't have no sound. All right, that, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, what more can we do? So wow, this screen on Uber conference is beautiful. All right, but hey, we almost done with the toast. We at that moment. We're lifting up that moment. And I think I gave all the Imani Born, just in case I missed it. All the Imani Born, y'all get y'all a round of applause. Yep, y'all deserve it. So now let's talk about it a little bit. We are toasting this moment. We are in this beautiful moment, and I don't know what this drink is. I made it, and I don't know what it is. I'm thinking it's red, and it's the reddest that it has ever been. I don't remember what I mixed in this one, but whatever it is. All right, but anyway.
That Red June.
All right, now the Red June is your recipe. I don't mess with your recipe. I throw some wache leaves in there, and it ain't never got that red. But anyway, we are on Imani Family. I'm asking you to activate your reticular formations, get out there and find your principles, because they out there. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm still finding juice. This thing blew up, but it was a beauty. I hope I got a good angle of that. But anyway. So, we are in the present moment of Imani. I'm asking you to activate your reticular formation and seek out Imani, because it's all around us. Family, for those that don't speak the language, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't even know why we call today Imani, I would challenge you to go to freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com, and join the tribe. Build with us. Let me see. What were those leaves you add, and what are their health benefits? Now, it's just basically the wache leaves are. My wife used them because the redness that it allows, that leaks out of it when you cook it with something. It's a slight red, but there's no major health benefits other than that it does add some extra mineral content to what we're drinking. Now, the exact minerals, I can't give it to you right now, but because I'm gonna look that up. But we talked about it on some prior shows. But it's just a few. It's just a few minerals that I got to look up. But anyway,
hold on, Jim.
Go ahead.
I will. I'm a challenge. Now, I ain't gonna say challenge, but when you look up the health benefits of that, I can almost guarantee that if it's a plant that we eating and it's red, it has some properties for the heart.
Okay. So now you got that from Shaka, and he's saying he's saying, but like I said, it wasn't that major, but it was just. It was more the fact that it was a color thing, and then also is from a cultural perspective of why I added it. Because it was something that I never really saw in America. But my wife, when she went to the African store and I asked her about it, she, that was wache leaves. And, I put them in the food and in some of my soups. It helps it turn red. And I looked it up, and it had some minor, nothing major. You know what I'm saying? But I said, damn, okay. And it don't have a taste. So, hey, let me throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? Just to make the ambrosia a little bit more culturally appropriate. You know what I'm saying? We talk about having a culturally appropriate diet, adding certain things to our diet. Hell, why not wache leaves? So I threw some wache leaves in. But anyway, you said who?
How you spell that?
I don't see, it's spelled different ways. WACHI. Then you got to, in a sense, talk it to Google, and Google will find it, because they spell it's spelled with a K. But if you go to the African store and you ask them for wache leaves, you could go there. They almost all African stores have wache leaves, You know, and they'll show it because it's spelled W. You might see it WAKKI or it's I. It's hard, man. I don't know. I just know how to say it, and you're not gonna find it. But anyway, but I did find it on. The internet, and I was able, but the spelling is always those.
AAKYE.
Say it again.
WAAK. Hold on a second. WAAK. What did I say? YE. Let's see.
That sounds about right.
It's traditionally boiled and dried red sorghum leaves and effervescent additive known as kanwa, a type of natural occurring sodium-based salt. Some people refer to the leaves as Malay leaves or simply waki leaves.
Very simple. Yeah, very simple.
And you're right. On the bag it says WATCHE.
Mm-hmm. And it be spelled different ways, and it get confusing after a while. But Brother Kwame say, going back to Sister Reba was telling us by way of colors in the foods. Hold on. I lost the chat. I lost it. Let me see if I could pick it up. Tell us we are supposed to eat the colors in the foods we are supposed to eat. So anyway, back to the present moment. So in this moment, family, we're looking for Imani. Imani is what we're seeking. Harmony, we got Imani, which means faith. Harmony is the meiotic principle. Trust is what we teach in the M7. Red is the color you can see by the shirt, but I got to go and adjust the color.
Time out.
Go ahead.
Time out. You on the red, so I got to stop you right there. I went to the health benefit.
Go ahead.
You ready for this?
Go ahead.
Leaves are also rich in antioxidants, which in turn can be good for human health. But the health benefits of eating YG are poorly understood. Antioxidants can protect cells in the body from damage and are thought to help fight a range of illnesses like heart cancer or heart disease, cancer, and diabetes.
Well, there you go. Kwame. Brother Shaka has helped us with some quick research. So now we are on red, and interesting that we talking about red, and today is the red day. The Hermetic law for the day is gender. Male name is Kwesi. Female name Akusua. All right, so family, we're lifting up our glass for this present moment, the blessing, using this moment to move forward and to bless our children. We lift up our glass, we say our shade. From near family, we move on to our future generations. Brother Shaka, Kwame said, yes, good sir. Looking out, man. He said, good looking out.
Absolutely. I feel like I should be there this week. Like, I hadn't planned on it, but I feel like that's what the universe is saying. It's like, hey, man, don't take Pharaoh down there. No. I don't know. That's just in my mind, I think I might come down to Columbus.
Oh. Hey, like I said, because I just got moved. So, man. But, hey, let's lift up our glass, right? Lift up our glass. For this present moment, we lifting up our glass for our children, our children's children, onto infinity. We lifting up our glass for all of our relations, and we say our shake. From near family, we move to that selfish toast. The selfish toast. This is just for you, in general. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass and we say our shake. From near family, where do we go? Are you ready? We go to from that selfish toast. We move to that toast in our tribe. We're lifting up our tribe, family. What's your tribe? Right? Shout out to your tribe. Mine is Gye-Nyame. I'm lifting up my tribe. We live toast and we say, Ashe, from near family, I toast the most magnificent, most marvelous, most beautiful, most wise and uplifting individual in the room right now. I'm talking about you. I'm going to toast you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Look at this, family. Here's the bottle. Blew the goddamn top off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I love it. I just got to get higher ceilings. So, hey, maybe the ambrosia is going to produce enough income so that we can get higher ceilings. Let's go and taste this. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I don't even know what this is.
What kind of bottle was it in?
It was one of my old brown bottles. You know, the ones with the sealed tap with the thumb activated top.
Oh.
You know, I mean, I put it in there. I put tape on there. I think it was red. But damn, this shit is, oh my God.
Yo,
makes me wanna shout. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've taken a couple of months off from brewing.
What?
And today I read that, yeah, man. Things got so, I was everywhere doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed to protect my SCOBY health because there's so much going on in my house right now, you know. And so, I said, I gotta start over and just, get going. And this is the part where, this is where I'm at right now as we talk. I'm in my kitchen and I'm figuring out how I can optimize the space for brewing, right? Because everything else has a home. And I really need to, not let this be like a side thing. It needs its own space. So that's what I'm doing today. It's creating that space and starting to brew again.
Okay. All right, because I'm like, man. So, I got, because matter of fact, I got to go get my tea today. I gotta go get me some tea. Get a large amount of tea. I gotta get the honey tomorrow. And I think I might go out and get the water. I might need to go get the water today because I'm not going to be able to get the water anytime possibly next week because we got to start building this computer. But anyway, I'll figure it out. I'm just, you know how you have those days where you just feel like, I just don't want to do nothing.
Yes.
I just don't want, and I don't want to have to do anything. So I'm just chilling. But let me go. We're going to go to our news screen. And hopefully it popped up by now. Oh, my God. Okay, let me go and get that off. Shouts out to Sister Irene. But, so let's go look at our stats. Like the stock market. They say we reached 22,888 people in the last 28 days. That keep changing. I guess that, we down 45%. And I'm going to work on getting that up. But they say post engagements are up by 21%. And we got 6,951 post engagements in the last 28 days. And family, I want to thank y'all. And then they say page likes are down 76%, but still, we got 29 page likes in the last 28 days. That's one per day. Shit, considering that this page has been up for what, over 5 years now? And we at a point where we could be like, damn, we down. We doing a click a day. We used to do a click at first it was like a click a year. You know what I'm saying? So I am very grateful to all of those that are helping Gye-Nyame Journey grow. And family, be on the lookout for GNJ.media. GNJ.media. We will be having our own social media. Really, it's going, we going to, from what I understand, I won't be able to stream directly from it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm like, wow. We also got our game that we will be releasing soon. And I will be showing clips of the game on our vlog. Of course, it'll come across our Facebook timeline as well. But it'll be on our blog. And you'll be able to check it out, get a little clip of what we doing. I'm going to put together a commercial for that. And I'm like, man, because it's like stuff is moving fast. I'm also working on a children's book right now. I mean, it's some old material that I had, and I'm just looking for somebody to bring it to life. I've been talking because sometimes people are like, oh, man, I know an artist that could bring it to life. And I'll be like, well, cool, hook me up, and I never hear nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Or, so I'll be like, fuck it. So I go and hire me. I went and hired me an artist, and I just check this out. So I'll be like, try to put together a book for African-American children. And they sent me back some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was 2 white kids, and it looked like they just pulled some shit from a Hansel and Gretel story. So I wrote them motherfuckers back. I said, these white kids, I see where y'all going with the story, but these are white kids. Y'all need to, y'all said y'all read my story and y'all understand, but when you working with people from different countries and they really don't, they grasp the language, but they really don't grasp. So, if I'm using metaphors, I don't really think they understand what the fuck I'm talking. So I got to sit down and I got to go and have class for some of these motherfuckers. Because look, when I say black, I mean black, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? You don't dirty up white kids, because that's basically what they did. It's like they had white kids, white hair, and they just basically dirtied them up a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Hey, Hachim.
Go ahead.
I'm going to just say this. And I know what you probably didn't think about it, so I'm putting it on your mind, and I'm letting you know that it is his time to shine. Yo, let Pharaoh do your book. That's all he does all day long is illustrates.
You said let Pharaoh do it.
Yeah.
Stop playing. I mean, can he do it digitally? I need a digital. I need it to be able.
Everything vector.
You say who?
I said yeah, that, and we can make everything vector. So even if he does do it, I can put it into a line art program and turn vector, so it'll be what you need.
All right. Let me after the show, I'll send a copy of what I want. And then tell him I'm gonna need an invoice, all right? Because this is a gig. This is a gig. I'm gonna give my nephew a chance. You know what I'm saying? Tell him don't try to bust me in the head though with that price, because I know he got expensive toy habits and shit. So listen. All right, but hey, I'll give him my opportunity. Yeah, I'll do that. Because I know exactly where it's at. All right, so also on the timeline, we got a new podcast that's just been launched. One of my sisters, a soldier in arms up in Detroit. She's an educator and she's known as the teacher. And she has launched her podcast, and every Ujima night, I don't know what time, she will be discussing issues dealing directly with education. I want the family to go out and support. I have the first one up on my page as well as Gye-Nyame Journey. Go on and click it. It's a good listen, especially if you're an educator or especially if you have children that are involved with the education system. It's a real good look and a real good listen. And you can learn something, because sometimes when some of you parents go in there and talking with the teachers, you know what I'm saying? You gonna need some information on how to deal with these teachers and how to get from them what you need. All right? And Sister Janice is the teacher. She's the teacher's teacher. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I really enjoyed the podcast, and she get the Gye-Nyame. She get 2 thumbs up from Gye-Nyame Journey, right? You know, because I'm loving that shit. Anyway, so let's keep it moving. So go on over there and show her some love. You know, go on and follow and whatever they do on Spreaker. This week she says she's going to hook it up to a YouTube, and if she need help with that, if she happen to be listening, of course, you know I'm going to help you with that. And also, so then speaking of new shows, we just got done talking with Sister Navita about her show as well that will be launching as well. So we got, family, we got people out here doing the damn thing. Oh, Cleve came down here and stole the damn speaker. I'm sorry. Father, you know, how Tim and Father just crossed there. I'm sorry. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Somebody's going to get their ass beat today. Just joking. Let's go. Cleveland slick, boy. But we had a Toast Talk but yesterday we had to get off the phone early. Brother Shaka was on. He had some stuff on his mind, so this is his opportunity. We got the Ra Rising. So whenever you see the little Ambrosia tag on the side, that is my blog automatically posting to my Facebook. So y'all see a lot on Comedic New Year. So whenever so we got the Comedic New Year. So we got all that stuff popping off. Yesterday we had Toast Talk. 16 views, 10 shares. Wow. 7 comments. So family, I don't know what to say about the shares. Only thing I can say is thank you and keep up the good work. Let's keep building.
I got something to say.
Go ahead.
This is just a brain fart, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth, is that I'm secretly, well, not no more. I'm writing a stand-up act about America, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it starts off with how we are so ass backwards in so many regards. Like, we shit wrong, right?
Mm.
Now dig this though. Now with us, let me ask you something. Wouldn't it make sense for a Kwanzaa type holiday to happen in February, where how and that's what I was thinking about, like Christmas, how as backwards it is to spend so much money and get into debt, all to just wait until tax season to recuperate or to recover. Wouldn't it make sense to have our celebration where, during the month where Black economics should thrive in the first place, but to be able to take our sacred situation and to be able to celebrate it during that month after tax monies come back? Wouldn't that give us like an annual boost in our economy and in our collaborations? Because that's that's what happens, is that when we know that money is to be made, we come together and we make sure that we coming together in a way where we ain't stepping on each other's toes. So I just wanted to bring that to a conversation to see on the not so funny side of things, like how can we change that moving into the new paradigm?
So let me. So now I got confused. Are you making a statement or you asking a question?
Well, I made a statement, but I'm saying moving forward, like how can we? But you see what I'm saying? Like how the observation is, we go into debt just to come into a tax season to recover. Right?
Yeah, for a lot of people.
Right. Well, yeah. How can we change that behavior?
Oh, hold on. Cool. Hold on. So that's great. That's a great place to start our conversation. But the reason I'm quiet right now is because I'm sending you a copy of the poem that I want illustrated. So you've seen the poem. It's called Chocolates, and I'm trying to get it illustrated. So like I said, I give my nephew an opportunity, and I'm sending it to you right now. Mm-hmm. So y'all gonna check it out, work on it together. But anyway, so how can we once again restate real briefly the question, because it's an important question, because there are steps that we are taking to kind of do some of the stuff that you're dealing with right there to deal with the question that you're asking. And I just want to be very clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Wow. In American culture, the behavior that Christmas brings is that that holiday season brings is that we go into debt just to wait for tax season to recover. How can we change that behavior to optimize the oh man, my mind just buffered. Hold on. How can we change the behavior to be able to move the spending to after the tax dollars come back, and to move our sacred system into February, which is delegated as Black History Month anyway, but moving that into a functional reality?
Why not, rather than move it, why not just add? You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, are you talking about like moving a Kwanzaa type situation from where we have it now into February?
I don't know.
So,
yeah, adding.
Right.
What? Right.
So, because I mean, there's nothing stopping us from actually creating something like that. There's absolutely nothing, and right now, I believe is the right time to set up some more culturally appropriate holidays. You know what I'm saying? Jackie came up with the term, and I know Kwame. If Kwame is still there, I know that he can help me remember. Jackie coined the term cultural stabilizing. So what you're talking about is creating more cultural stabilizing events or holidays throughout the year, so that we can redirect the spending, because really that's what these cultural events, these cultural holidays are.
Throughout the year, Hatem, but strategically in the socioeconomic peaks. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Where it's like we spending money during Super Bowl, right? We spending money during Christmas. So when we see the spending habits of all struggling class Americans, because who doesn't go out to enjoy a game and a beer, right? And tailgate and all of that. But the thing is that how do we take what we have and oh man,
make it work for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that, just having something right there in position right there is really the opportunity for everybody that's all in America, thinking Black America anyway. It gives them a standard to deal with. All right, we have a online Black Black American market. All the businesses online. It's like, all right, well, I ain't gonna buy from Amazon today. Let me go to BAM. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right.
I feel you.
Yeah. So I mean, it's I feel it already moving in that.
Exactly, because that was a point that I was gonna make to you, because I honestly believe that it's already moving in that direction anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's because like I said, like if we look at what the Willoughbys are doing over at the park, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We look at what we're doing as far as some of the spiritual holidays just here. You know what I'm saying? Or what Tawi is doing. let me say it more like that. If we look at what Tawi is doing, we see that a lot of this stuff is already going down. It's already happening. So and it's just a matter of us being in the age that we are, coming up with creative ways to go and start. Like, for example, to be able to monitor that spending and come up with suggestions like you, because you picked February not just because it was Black History Month, but you picked February. Why?
Because that people get their tax money.
So taking somebody to observe the behaviors and being looking at something and being able to set up something so that we could go and get some economic stimulus popping off in our own community. And I don't think there would be anybody that would really stand up against setting up that type of thing, especially now. I mean, because I think this is the proper time to set up something like that. But what type of holiday? I mean, because really, because you really wouldn't even have to set up. You really wouldn't have to set up a different holiday. You would just have to figure out how to get the focus for that 28-day period and sometime 29-day period to get it focused on supporting Black businesses for Black History Month. It ain't just about reading the books and learning the history and reciting the history. It's about getting out and supporting those Black authors and supporting those Black artists and supporting those Black vendors. You know what I'm saying? And set up a place where they could do that for that whole time period. If they're going to eat dinner, you know what I'm saying? Do we have places that we could suggest that they go and eat dinner that would directly benefit and strengthen us as a people? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I got an idea. Why don't we just call it the month of surrender instead of Black History Month? Number one, oh man, I got a thermal runaway. Hold on a second.
Now, I'm going to say this. The problem with because now you're talking about rebranding something. You're talking about rebranding it. I mean, that shit is going to be harder than building something from scratch.
Well, the reason is, Hatem, is if you call it something different, it gives a new instruction. See, when we called it Black History Month, it didn't solicit a particular reaction.
Well, I kind of disagree.
Okay.
Because Black History, the title Black History Month served and still serves the purpose for what it is supposed to do. I mean, it was brought into.
So how about a week within that month?
Huh?
How about how we start small, and how about a week within that month?
I don't. I mean, like I said,
a Black Week of Surrender, right?
A Black Week. I mean, so. But I think when you say a Black Week of Surrender, you're going to have a hard time with explaining the whole. What do you mean Black Week of Surrender? That's going to be your first issue right there.
Well, I mean, if we were to just go ahead, I think that's the part is that we have to be prepared to redefine it. And what I mean is, for those who don't know, what I mean is when the struggling class of America recognizes that they are the struggling class because Black America is pinned beneath the system, the day of surrender, the great day of surrender, as I acknowledge it, is the day where we all, or a majority of struggling class America, extracted the wealth from the system and delivered it to Black America, which causes a whole reset in the whole wide world, not just here. Because there are people that don't deal with us because we hypocrites as Americans, because the American relationship with Black America.
Like where? Now give me an example. See, because that's gonna be as hard of a sell for you as Tribe is for me. Cause
Okay.
I'm getting you. I mean, because cause like we got Sister Kim, but then I'm finding out there's other people like I can't stand that term. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, boom, I'm not using it.
I mean, whatever we call it, I'm just saying, a flag post for lack of a better, but to understand the function of it. Maybe somebody amongst the elders, have a more palatable suggestion. All I mean is that it needs to state within its title the actual
idea,
instruction.
the instruction. I hear you.
Instruction, right?
I hear you.
Like saying, like if you like on this week, if you acknowledge the injustice within the systematic injustice, if you acknowledge it, then on this week you only give to Black America. That's not for those who really want America to change. That's not anything to ask.
You right.
For that week, you only shop Black.
Man, that's gonna be now what I do like about what you're saying is this, because because you really gonna see how many people are really serious about this whole Black Lives Matter thing, right? When you do what you're talking about, because you got a lot of people that's just a lot of talk, all the way up until you start talking about touching them purse strings. You know what I'm saying? They cool with everything, all the way up until we get to the point of grabbing those purse strings. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the thing, Tim. I ain't even talking about them. I'm talking about the people in American culture who's just like, what do I do?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You think that? No, man. I feel like, yeah. I mean, 1 week out of the year ain't even like tithing. It ain't like you going to church on Sunday and giving your 10% like, oh, these Black lives. No.
But we need more. We need more from America, man. We deserve more from America. I'm just saying. We deserve more.
And that week would be the litmus test.
I just want my reparations, man. You call it what you want. I want my reparations. We gonna get reparations. I don't know why you bring this up and didn't think I was gonna get on my reparations horse. I'm on the reparations horse and I'm riding it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I hear you. But why would you call it Week of Black Surrender?
Oh, the Black Week of Surrender.
The Black Week of Surrender. Oh. We need to throw that at the marketing team. We need the marketing team. Where my marketing team at? We need some people with some, because that don't roll off the tongue right.
See, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Feel that reparations would mean so much more in America if delivered through this process, not through the system, but by the people. And that totally redefines our relationships with one another. Because in that, what happens is that the predatory arms of the system that was designed to continue to kill us off and to make money from us, it eats itself. And so we don't have that whole cloud of obligation with our brothers and sisters who work in social services and are like, oh man, I gotta do this. Like, you understand what I mean when it comes to just staring injustice in the eye and saying, well, I just gotta play my part. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same issue that we got with the boys in blue. That's the same issue that we got with any systemic relationship where the authority are abusing their privilege with us. And this is the piece that resolves itself just in this one day, this great day of surrender. That's where we might not even want to call America America no more, because we have evolved into a whole different standard with one another. That's what we all desire deeply. So our conversation beyond reparation is going to be so much more substantial. And that's what I'm preparing for, is when we are delivered that redefines American culture altogether. Because we who just through our position have been doing the most with the least. Now imagine when you put your money with my money and what we can design and the lives that we can change because of where our hearts have been the entire time. Right?
I hear you, man. I hear you. I just want my reparations. I just want to keep it simple. I don't give a fuck
What's the first thing you gonna eat when you get your reparations? What's the first plate you gonna order?
I probably won't order nothing because I might not even be here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I probably have some lentils, man. I'm gonna give me some lentils that probably I made, and just think about the next moves. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not looking for reparations so that I could spend. I'm looking for reparations so that I could build. That's a personal responsibility. Now my
I'm
children.
just saying, what's your victory dinner look like though?
I'm probably give me some lentils or some cornbread or something. Something. It's gonna be something simple, man. It's gonna be something simple. But then when I do the traveling, because some of the stuff that I need to do, I'm gonna have to travel. I'm gonna have to leave the country, and we're gonna really ramp up what we doing here. Far as in many ways, this may already be ramped up because of the wave of moving towards, like we're doing right now, moving towards the whole idea of reparations, because it's becoming a more common discussion. And I hear you when you talk about the day of surrender, because you want people to feel good about doing what's right. But the bottom line is everybody is not going to want to do right, and everybody is not going to feel good about it.
By the time we are the majority, the rest don't matter. Because if we can get a majority to stand even in the face of adversity in that regard, just for that week, imagine what happens when we really understand that our moral obligation may cause a bit of civil disobedience. And if we can reduce that to a week, that certain behavior to a week, then the great day happens when the majority in American culture decide that, hey, it's time.
Well, you gotta do some writing on this, man. I mean, because it's like you're building into ideas as if, how can I put it? You need to put the ideas out there. Are you already putting them out there? Are you publishing the ideas about the great day? Because you're speaking about the great day like we know what the great day is. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you got the idea.
I need to put it up.
Yeah.
So
because you speak in a language that you understand, you need to speak the language and spread the language so that other people understand. Like when I say emoja to most of my community, most of the people around me know what the hell I'm talking about. Right now, you saying the great day, and I'm like, we done had smaller conversations about it, but somebody that's just coming on the show don't know what you're talking about when you say the great day. This is why media is important. So what you have is an idea that you need to spread. So that's an article that you could go on and drop onto Gye-Nyame Journey, Gye-Nyame.com on our blog, or send it to me and I get it put up on the blog. You know what I'm saying? So that you can start building up the common language so that people understand. Because, like, for example, with the whole tribe piece, one of the things I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to sit down and really write, or at least talk a little bit more. I kind of do it with this, but talk a little bit more about what I mean when I'm talking about tribes. Because what pops up in other people's minds that are offended by the term that I'm using, you know what I'm saying? Not that everybody needs to be happy, but I want people to have a common understanding. I'm not just talking about the anthropological use of the term or how West Asians have used and forced that word onto people. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a whole nother way of using the term. Well, actually, not a whole nother way, but a whole nother way of looking at that term and using that term as a term of empowerment rather than a term of limitation. But anyway,
you know, and what's interesting is that when I say that word, what I truly mean is tribute.
Ooh, go on and explain that. You talking about tribe? Or you talking about great surrender?
About surrender.
Okay.
Tribute. Right?
But I'm looking at because the reason I brought up, because the reason I said tribe, because when you say tribute and tribe sound very familiar. I mean, they sound very similar. So now you got me. Now you got the reason because I brought that up because I'm looking at a whole. Now you got me looking at a whole nother level. Is that it? Are those? Do they share a root word? But go ahead. In your idea of great surrender, you talking about tribute. So you talking about people paying tribute.
Yeah. This is how it's like, hey, y'all ain't got y'all reparations yet, but this is the closest I can come, player. For real.
See, now.
And it's people that feel like that right now.
Right.
They just don't know where to put it. And you do it like that, then every purchase matters. Because when you got that whole that online black marketplace set up where they like, where am I going to get my produce this week? Okay, all right, they got the black supermarket. Isn't that cute? Right? Did somebody just hang up?
Yeah, I think Navita. I think she watching us live though, but yeah, Miss
What's up, Navita?
Oh, she hung up, but she out there. I think she out there listening. But go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just that. Just imagine that. Just imagine the connectivity in every single transaction. You know what I mean? You could have somebody, I don't care, Madonna, just like come by Pharaoh's artwork, like, yeah, you remind me of Jean-Michel, so I'm gonna buy this shit for $5 million. That's that type of shit, right?
Now, but the issue with the whole, because that's good from a personal saving your soul, feeling good perspective, but the reparations issue or the real, because how can I put it? It has to be.
That comes with the great day. That comes with the great day.
With the great, what you talking about?
We establishing a week first, right?
Right. But
a week of tribute.
Now, but what I'm saying is that's tribute from individuals. Reparation is a system-wide. It has to be done system-wide because no one person or no group of persons are big enough, in a sense, to really handle the burden of what reparations would demand. It has to be done by, in a sense, the country, not by individuals.
I understand what you're saying. What I mean is that it's individuals that make the American struggling class, and when they realize that they are the American struggling class, those are the individuals who will become the majority, and when the majority, who on an annual basis pay tribute on a week, then what's happening is that they're establishing a momentum and a strategy to be able to extract that wealth from one place and delegate it to the other. And that in itself changes the whole game, because that means that when that happens, there's a particular tilt that causes Black America to thrive beyond the dependency of the welfare system or any arms of the system. And that's where they have lost their leverage. See, so
what's
the
wrong?
piece is,
All right, cool. What's wrong with receiving from the system?
nothing is.
What
I'm saying is that when we don't have to, it changes our relationship to the system.
I understand now, but part of that now, you're right. But the level at which you are talking about change will require
a great day of surrender. I'm talking about beyond reparation.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just get to reparations first, because the great day of surrender comes after. What you saying? Great day of surrender come after reparations.
What I'm saying is that on the day that the reparations happen, that's the day of great surrender, because that's the day that a majority of the struggling class Americans all move at once in one grand gesture, one act of civil disobedience that moves that wealth to Black America in a selfless initiation into a brand new America.
What's going to cause? I mean, so you're having an idea about a large mass of people coming to a certain level of consciousness and being willing to sacrifice what they have and transfer it over to black folks. That's what you're talking about.
No.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about taking what the system has on us. It's like this. The struggling class is like, let's say that's the left foot of America. Let's say that Black America is the right foot. Well, as long as this right foot is pinned beneath the system, the left foot can't do too much. It seemed like it got a lot more mobility, right? But you can't go too far because your right foot is stuck up under this rock. What it's going to take is for that left foot to position itself to lean all of this weight over into the opposite side to lift that boulder rock off of the right foot. And only on that day will we be able to walk into.
It sounds like I'm listening to an early Martin Luther King speech, brother. Did you steal this from Martin Luther King?
Oh man, you bullshit.
And on that day, when the system realized and people realized that the right foot, we want all feet to be together. Go ahead.
The system is sinister no matter who mans it. It's the way it was designed.
It's the way it was designed. I agree.
All right?
I agree.
When you take that right foot from under it, its whole equilibrium is shut down. It's like the elephant man. The elephant man can't sleep on his back or else he'd die. He'd suffocate. That's what the American system is like. So once we suffocate the system, then we see
stop. There will be no suffocation of the system until I get my goddamn reparations. I'm just saying. All this talk about killing the system before they get me my money.
How can you kill something that doesn't truly live?
You the one just said you want to suffocate it.
Okay, you're right.
I'm just objecting. I want my piece of pie first. I want my pie.
It's gonna see. That's the thing. What you gotta trust is that it's gonna happen all on the same day.
Dog. Because listen,
that's what
you have a beautiful vision. But what happens is that by the time you get done sharing it, because you didn't establish it, this great day that you're talking about is going to be called not the great day of Black surrender. It's going to be the great day that everybody came to consciousness. And once again, we're going to be caught holding the bag because we didn't stand up and we wasn't specific enough and we didn't clarify who was supposed to get what. So now everybody getting it. So now we got the alphabet people getting it. We got white women getting it. We got the Asians and Hispanics and everybody else getting it.
Which, by the way, let's time out, man.
Go ahead.
Less than 12 hours ago, I watched a very, very dynamic episode of The Chi. I guess today it comes out. I got Prime, so I watched it last night after midnight.
You bragging?
Man,
go ahead.
Let me tell you something. If you don't watch The Chi, it's one of the shows that's really been keeping me going through this whole COVID thing. It's very relatable. But this last episode was so powerful. I wasn't expecting that. So I don't even want to talk about it. I just want to let y'all know that there's something out there that's speaking to us in a major way. And I would like to. I would like to open up the lines one day this week. Let's say about this time next week. I'd like to talk about that episode.
The episode of The Chi? Okay.
Yeah.
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 But hold on, I forgot to read the proverb for the day.
Okay, what's the proverb for the day?
It is Proverb, 1st chapter 17. The 17th one is from African Deep Thought, based on the African Openness to the Tree of Life by Erskine Peters. The dead are not resurrected without embrace, said the knowledge holders, which is the sharing principle. So that's the proverb of the day. Go and ponder on it, those of you, because the book will be coming out soon.
Hey, say that again. I remember having a deep conversation about this.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's videotape, wasn't it?
Yes. All those conversations are on YouTube. You probably could find it on, and if you go to Tribal Quotes on either Hatim or Tribal Quotes on Gye-Nyame Journey on YouTube, you can find them. Or go through our catalog in Facebook. You probably can find it. The dead are not resurrected without embrace, said the knowledge holders, which is the sharing principle. Embrace, sharing principle. But that's just a proverb, that I ain't put it out there so that we could discuss it. But if somebody out there want to talk about it, or Shaka want to hit on it, he can. But Shaka is schooling us about this great day of surrender, and I'm just trying to warn the brother, because you got to be careful, man. You put these ideas out, next thing you know, like, for example, what's going on right now is that although this stuff started out about Black agenda, you'll start watching it start to morph. Very soon it's going to start morphing.
No, here's why.
Go ahead.
Right. And this is why I brought up The Chi. Is that, okay, so I'm going to set it up, and we could talk about it. I would like for us to be explicitly word I'm looking for. What's the word?
Transparent.
About the situation. All right, because you got a young sister who, well, is going.
Are you talking about The Chi? You talking about The Chi?
I'm talking about The Chi.
Okay, go ahead.
You got a young sister who's acting out because she don't like her mama's new wife, right?
Ooh, okay.
So she go out and she get kidnapped.
On purpose? Did she get kidnapped?
No. She went out to be with her friends, but while she was at the bus stop, she got kidnapped. And for over a week long, this dude had her trapped in the basement and was doing God knows what to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so one thing lead to another. She end up killing him and getting free. So she come back home to a little brother who don't know what to do, right? But don't understand why she's so distanced from everybody. She ain't talking to nobody, right? Her mama's wife is trying to go around the mother to just let the young sister get through it, or for her to get some help so that they can be happy. In fact, when she was gone over the course of how long she was gone, she had packed up her room already, presuming her dead. Right?
Right.
So the girl come home to all these different energies, and in that state of healing, where does she go? And where does the young brother's like, yo, can my friends at least come around? I mean, if I gotta be here because of this, can my friends come around? And it's just like so much stress because he ain't got an older brother to look up to now. You know what I mean? So it's like when you see what the whole piece is and what the fundamental imbalance is, that's what I want to talk about.
All right. But hey, so now let me go and get up because I got, it's my mom's birthday today, so I got to go. And
happy birthday, mama.
She don't watch my show. They be hating. They be hating. They used to be sitting around, But anyway, I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank the family that's out there. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we will catch you tomorrow. Now, Shaka, one of the things you might need to want to consider, man, is if you are a diehard Shy fan, in a sense, or those type of shows, you need to structure a show and have conversation around that. See, I'm not into those type of...
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You have a show directly that goes into speaking about that. And I'm because listen, I keep hearing about the Shy. My mama loves the Shy. She talks about the Shy. You got to see the Shy. You need to see the Shy. If I sit down, I can't sit down in front of the TV too long. She trying to get the smoke. Don't give me the smoke control. Trying to get the smoke control. I want you to see the... Nah, I don't want to see the Shy. Don't want to see the Shy. You know what I'm saying? But there's people out there that that the content that you're talking about, there's an audience out there. You know what I'm saying? And if you need help putting that together, we gonna do it. And like I said, set it up, stream straight through my shit, or you know what I'm saying, or yours, and let's do it, man, because that is an excellent conversation piece, especially with the COVID going on and the stuff that's going on with the rebellions all over the country. Excellent piece to hit on. Starting with the Shy, or you know what I'm saying, your commentary on the show, because you got a real good memory for that type of shit. You remember the music, you know who did the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if me and you was to sit down and watch an episode of Black Lightning, you probably would be able to tell me what artist they was using, because the soundtrack they use is that old school black artist soundtrack. You be able to tell me you probably have stories about the you know what I'm saying? You could go in and have discussions about the music selection and why they picked the music the way they did for this episode, and as well as getting into the episode. Dude, I'm just telling you. Don't.
Yes, sir.
All right. But hey, I sent you the poem. I sent it to the Mind of Shaka, the Mind of Shaka email. All right. Let him look at that, and let me see what he got. I need an invoice, though. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So this is Brother Hatim. Family, I'm about to get up. Unless somebody, unless somebody else call in. We are going to get up. I need to go and make sure I share this with you, though. He said it would be nice to have Anubis back. Yeah, it sure would be nice to have Anubis back.
Where is that guy?
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.